Hello, users. Welcome back to the Consulting Detective Network. We're trying to figure out why people are typing heal in chat. I don't know if there's any other commands in that game. Anyway, we are continuing with Roottree Mania in the Roottrees Are Dead. Been a really good time of trying to figure out how much we trust our convictions on who is and is not a Roottree. We're gonna have to figure out something about 5Ps. I don't like that. I don't know where else to look. We'll figure that out probably last. I feel pretty good about what we've done so far. I think the only one that was maybe iffy were the Chef brothers, but even them, I feel like the timelines just match up with what we chose. I think that makes sense. We were joking about this in the last episode. If you were not there while that was recorded, or you're not there for the stream, it feels very much like in her story where you go, how do I know when I'm satisfied? How does we know when the game's satisfied? We don't know. So,
I was talking to Unsecret Crush on break, and I was wondering, like, what will happen next? Like, will the game tell us, oh, you've got 4 of these wrong, or will it just tell us the answers?
My biggest
I'm very
fear,
curious.
It will be like, that's who you think it is then, huh? Well, we'll look into it, and then just not tell us.
Oh, God.
We'll see. We'll see.
Then we'll never be satisfied.
All right, let's get into it.
Telling Lies, Mr. Dreadful. Also, Immortality was after that.
Telling Lies, Immortality, and he had another one somewhere in there, didn't he?
Was there? Am I forgetting one?
Am I just remembering something from before that? Yeah, a Memoir Blue is not one of those games, but it's one that he was on. It's a venture game that he did with another team in Annapurna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into the Roottrees Are Dead. Hold up. All right. Yeah. So these are who we've got so far. I feel pretty good about all of these. I feel pretty good about these two. This one, I don't like. I just don't think we have any way to prove it. Right? We have some very different accounts on how Elias's relationship was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who does that leave us with? Is it just the twins? Yeah, I think it's just the twins.
Oh, is that it?
I think it's the twins and 5Ps.
5Ps.
Oh boy, this is either gonna be a really short episode or a very long one. All right. Oh,
we have everything? Oh gosh.
oh no. Is there anything that would make us doubt? I guess let's read this stuff.
I don't remember that much about them. I need something to spark my memory.
Yeah, I'm weird in that the only Sam Barlow game that I really love is Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Interesting.
I don't dislike the other games. I think they're very interesting. I think they're very, very unique experiences in video games. I do kind of have issue with how some of his themes seem to repeat about mistreating women in all of them. But that's neither here nor there. Like, obviously none of the actors were harmed or anything like that. It's just it's very predictable is the way I would put it, right? There in his game so far, there is always some woman of some kind that is going to be physically or sexually abused. It's weird, but I do think Immortality has some really interesting, like the way that you navigate in that game is probably the most interesting out of those that he's done.
What were the names of the twins?
Good question.
Just trying to find them in my
Melissa
notes
and
here.
Heather Ford.
Melissa. Okay.
Children of
And
Susan
Ford is their mother. Okay.
Thomas Hughes. That's interesting. Were they born? Oh, that's right. They divorced because he accused her of cheating. That's right. Yes, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. Not a Sam Barlow game. Very interesting FMV game. I saw a bit of, I think, Decaf Jedi playing that. I've not played it myself. It is very much a like deductive reasoning interview game with multiple people, is my understanding. I think they're making a sequel soon.
Yeah. Oh.
I've greatly enjoyed the revitalization of FMV games.
I have a very small section of notes on the Ford family.
All right. Well, and this is Sicily's article, right? Okay. He was the president, right? Do you know when he released it? Oh, no, we've already read this. Let's see what we got here. Final draft. Will you tell us about the family? Well, with the work what she had to work with. Roottrees, Brazil. Right, this is where we found out that Sam was there as... not Sam. Susan was there as a translator while he was having sex with the political leader's wife.
Right.
Best efforts, the whole truth. Business with his partner in Australia, right? Fidelity was a problem for Patricia. Right, and it wasn't. Because Patricia was into women. Which, I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. But apparently, like, it was a marriage of convenience. But how did this lead us to Susan? Weird. I don't know how that's related to Susan. Damn. Susan Ford's in 82. Oh, right, and then he makes the sudden huge investment in Grandorf Dove. Right. I don't think there's anything that even remotely adds doubt to them being his kids. They're from a family line of twins. The husband literally left the spouse due to she was cheating on him. Final affair.
I mean, I guess it seems as conclusive as other things we've given check marks to.
Yeah. Which unfortunately means we gotta just one thing.
And it looks like a web search.
Yeah.
God, there's so much stuff on him.
Oh my god. Here's what we're gonna do. Because I don't think we've done this. Let us start at the bottom. Search for 5 keys. We're gonna search for all of his names through every periodical.
I feel like it's got to be a web search, though.
Well, okay. I don't believe that we've seen this article before.
Hunky hotties, we definitely have not seen hunky hotties before.
The music not targeted toward teenage girls, but they seem to be paying attention anyways. While he hasn't done any interviews for the magazines, they listed him among the hunky hotties for the past few months. The small bios tell you various facts about him. This includes his real name, 70s. When was...
So the affair had to have been in 76 then.
Still possible. Still possible. Although harder. Because that would have meant she would have been working there while fully pregnant. Right? Doesn't mean he's not, but it makes it harder. Where he grew up, foster care in Portland. Letter to the editor also claims that it's not possible he was born in 77. Oh. As he claimed on a song called 17 Magazine that he turned 17 in 92. That would put him... 75?
Hmm.
If that's the case, he's definitely not a Roottrie.
Yeah.
What's 17 Magazine? 17 Magazine, sometimes referred to as 17 Magazine, is the title of an unreleased and controversial song by Dirty Davy. Hey, I think we might have found his last article. It was mentioned of a few sites, claiming that it was on the first release for his mixtape but was removed. There's no audio or visual evidence of it existing, and there are independent accounts from people who've claimed to have heard it, and they generally line up. According to recollection about it, oh, that's interesting. If it was scrubbed, mostly violent. Davy's 17th birthday involved a fictional but glorified series of murders at a fashion show for a teenage magazine with a similar name to the song title. The person doing the violence is apparently trying to beat Dahmer's high score. Oh boy. Due to major acts of gun violence in schools earlier this year and the subsequent backlash against violent music, it is generally considered to be in very poor taste to bring it up. Most people enjoying it, mentioning it online are either trolls or morbidly curious corners of the internet. So if he was 85, born in 85, meaning the affair would have had to probably be even early 85 or 84. Where does that put us in the timeline? Or not 85, sorry, 75.
75, yeah.
Still possible. But that means that she would have... No, because that means that he would have been born while she was still working there. Which doesn't match up any of the patterns from anybody else.
Yeah, I would say it seems there's enough to suggest that
it's either impossible to
he
prove
is
or
not.
Oh wait. What do we do?
Am I missing something?
Oh, it's down here. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you're
okay, so it will reveal the truth.
But is it only about these, or is it about everything else?
I would say it's about everything.
I hope so. Do we want to re-vet our stuff? Is there anything that we don't feel good about? I honestly, at this point, I feel pretty comfortable on everything that we've chosen. The only ones that I'm like, is Frank and David, Mr. 5Ps.
I feel like I'm as confident as I'm gonna get without like thoroughly rereading absolutely every piece of evidence.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right. Oh wow, they're actually like, hey, are you sure? Sure. Okay.
But first.
Okay.
Beatrice and Courtney May. Clark, can you swing another test against Bonnie's DNA?
This time I'll be sure to have them verify both samples in person.
Ooh.
Using the family tree you filled out, as well as DNA tests, we were able to uncover the truth behind all the inconsistencies. Clark's handling the business, but I've come to thank you and fill you in on everything we've learned. Buckle up, because
there's gonna be a giant legal battle between Ruby and them.
Actually, that's an understatement. It's not every week you discover your family company is being sabotaged by someone they trusted. But that's the kind of time we've been having. Like I said, buckle up. Maybe grab some popcorn. We'll start with Guy Hudson. Guy had a frankly
do you want to come in and sit down?
Yeah, you don't have to, like, you know what, actually, do we have the other part of this built house? I haven't seen anything. Frankly, ridiculous number of potential children. Yeah, I mean, I think by our count, including his normal children, I guess, it's like 12, I think? 8? No, 8 here, and then 3 normal kids, right? Oh yeah, the Roottrees.
Wait.
Oh no, this is Guy.
Is this telling us all these people were confirmed? So we were wrong.
I don't know.
About at least 2 of these.
We can even prove he was aware of them. The smoking gun was how he used company money to pay off a lot of women. He hid it with a method inspired by his idol, Elias. 5-piece flavors. The flavors he was paying to research were a ruse. He developed flavors based on the initials of the women he was paying.
Oh.
Which was really stupid.
Why did we think of
considering
that?
Their names started with X.
But we
I
were
saw
right.
Xinhua
We were right.
at one point and thought of Xinyu.
Yeah. But we were right on Xinyu being the one he had the affair with.
Let's start with Christine. Guy was paying her under the name Caviar. But there were some other clues.
Oh, it was
James
it. That's
born
why those
9
pages
months
were
after Zach's
related, because they
party.
had the payments about the freaking research money. Man, okay. I still feel good about our choices. We'll see.
Christine was there with Guy.
Yeah,
When
James
she
was
got
born 9 months
pregnant,
later.
She panicked. Steve stepped up. He even turned it into one of his
Yeah, Steve was a
recipe
good
stories.
guy.
Not all of Guy's affairs led to offspring. He may have slept with Robin Martin, but she didn't have children, so we'll never know. Also, not every child of Guy's affair partners
Okay, no, we were right.
his. Robert Garland was
okay.
born after his parents had already moved to Boston.
Oh, good. They're going to show us.
Skipping Beatrice for now. Up next is Leng Xinyu. When Guy showed up in China, she was into America. And Americans. Dare I say redheads, even? When she got pregnant, her father paid key genes to fake IVF. They claimed her sister was unable to conceive. But her sister and Jerry had their own son.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's right. Yep.
Sonia Alves was soon after. Nia was married at a very young age to a much older husband. She resented him. I don't blame her. They allegedly spent no time together in private. Guy was in Brazil during Christmas 1979. It's the only Christmas not in the records. Flavio was born 9 months later, and like the others, Guy started paying Sonia. Last was Susan Ford, hired to translate for Guy's overseas trips. It's easy to read into Guy's donation to her school, but there's no definitive proof there. She and Guy were witnessed together near the end of his life. Susan's husband was convinced he couldn't be the father of her daughters. Guy, though, paid double. The price of twins. So, what about 5 Ps? Felix Fellow's mother, Joanna, doesn't have a 5 pieces flavor.
That would have made that a lot
On
easier
top
had
of
we figured that part
the
out.
story doesn't really add up. His mother already left the company by the time Guy became president, and his lyrics indicate he was born sometime around 1975. Alone, that wouldn't necessarily prove it. But there are some suspicious connections between Felix and the company's current lawyer, Ruby Spratt. They both grew up in Portland, in foster care, and according to the local paper, they definitely knew one another. Ruby was the one who approached the Roottrees to
Yeah,
begin
that was
with.
the weird thing.
It was all a setup. Ruby and Felix saw my book's challenge to the Clancet Trust as an opportunity. His mother really had worked for Roottree, and Ruby was a respected lawyer. She exploited my family's greed, worked her way into control of the trust, and ensured Felix got a piece. But they made some mistakes along the way. If you look at the 2 DNA tests that Ruby
We did.
handled,
By
they
almost
were
exactly that way.
supposedly tested against Bonnie Hudson. But the 2 signatures that should both represent Bonnie don't match. After Clark and I confronted her, Ruby lawyered up. Ironic, I know. We suspect Ruby had Donatico test Felix against his own mother's DNA. He had a hairbrush of hers. They sent the female sample in remotely.
So Donatico probably just was unaware.
On the second test, Bonnie's sample was tested locally, but Courtney May's was not. Ruby's been throwing away samples. We think she sent her own hair instead of Courtney May's.
Yeah, that would make
but
sense.
It could have been anyone's. Ruby and Felix were in cahoots. As for why, they were both advocates of wealth redistribution.
Not necessarily against it. Might have been better ways to do it.
A noble effort. But once
mean,
they
she's not against
controlled
it.
the family fortune, they became just as greedy as the worst members of my family. The money corrupted them.
Yeah, Sam doesn't care. She had given up all. She didn't get any of the money anyway, right? So
They were so eager to personally wield the wealth for their own cause that they sabotaged any other claims. That finally brings us to Anonymom, aka Beatrice Watts. Her tales of guys' parties and payoffs were true. She even approached Ruby before 5Ps was on news time. Ruby used Beatrice's truths to make Felix's lies feel real, then ruined the DNA test so that Beatrice looked phony in the public court of opinion. I feel worst for her in all of this. While Ruby and Felix stole the show, there were some other potential new family members as well. Miracle Roottrees was less of an open and shut case. That said, it's very likely he had a son with Mary Beth Clementine. Not Stuart. Mary Beth adopted him before she ever set foot in Butler County. That leaves Mark. The timeline
Crocodile.
fits. He showed up about 9 months after Mary Beth visited Miracle. And the basket baby story is a bit too convenient. If that's not enough on its own, he was also bailed out by the sister of Edith Roottree, Miracle Jr.'s wife, after she changed her name to win that silly contest.
I don't know what you're referring to there.
Our best guess is that Mark was told by his mother whose son he was, and used that fact to put some pressure on Miracle Jr. We have no real proof of that, but nothing else really makes sense for why they'd be connected in that way. Elias's affair was the most ambiguous. Gwyneth was able to coerce Elias to do things he wouldn't have otherwise done, like pressure to include me in the family. My son even mentioned them arguing about someone named Beth. Combined with Gwyneth's lisp, it's possible the name was actually Bess. Unfortunately, all we know about Bess Williams is that she wrote his book and died not long after, leaving her only son an orphan. The timeline fits with Wildcat, but there's no record if she had any other relationship. Honestly, I wouldn't say we had enough evidence either way.
That's also what we said, so yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Elias cheated. Of course, I'm a bit biased. Regardless, we haven't gotten in touch with any of the Williams clan yet. That means we haven't been able to do a DNA test. As Clark mentioned, from here on out, all of our DNA tests will be in person for both parties. Lastly, we have a bit of a curveball. Ron Roottree isn't related to us by blood. Gwyn was definitely pregnant, so it's likely Robbie is. When Ron and Robbie went to visit their mother at the end of her life, something changed. Additionally, there have been a few rumors circling around Ron. RR Productions canceled the Guys Like Us remake.
Also, that's doubly
due to
messed
the
up because that
director's
means
illness.
that he tried to have the actual root tree removed from the trust.
At the same time, Ron's wife Penelope began doing benefits for Huntington's disease, stating that she had become familiar with it. Huntington's is the same disease that Gwyn's former co-star Leslie Florence had.
Yep.
It's passed from parent to child. It can't skip a generation. Because Gwyn and Wild Bill didn't have Huntington's, and Ron seems to, it's impossible Gwyn was his mother. I recently confirmed all this with Ron. At the end of her life, Gwyn told Ron the story. Leslie and Bill had an affair the same year Leslie learned she had Huntington's. Leslie
Man,
got pregnant.
Bill's a shitlord. He also admits it, but Jeez.
Leslie wasn't likely to survive to see her child grow up. And even if she did, she didn't want to be a burden. She begged Gwyn and Wild Bill to adopt her child. Gwyn did. Mere weeks after she found out she was having her own son, she also took in Ron. Wild Bill was a problem. Unreliable and a serial adulterer. Gwyn divorced him and never saw him again. Gwyn had already told Starlet she was pregnant, so it never really made waves when people saw her with a child in Paris. There was gossip during her divorce when she was discovered to be pregnant again. In actuality, it was the final months of her only pregnancy. To lay low, she stayed in Paris long enough that even her own family never had reason to
I appreciate them showing us the evidence for this stuff. I wish they had done that in previous sections.
It's one heck of a story, and frankly, nobody could be expected to piece the timeline together. Not with what few mentions of Gwyn's past have survived. But the Huntingtons itself? That's proof.
I mean, yes, we did that.
Ron suing Robbie to remove him from the Clancid Trust was a huge moment in my story, and a major catalyst for this entire investigation. Finding out that it's been pretty much backwards this whole time has been a bit surreal. So that's where we're at. Looking over the information you sent us was invaluable. You got everything absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Why did we even bother hiring a team? We figured it all out solo.
No, we're a team. It's fine. I would not have been able to do this solo. Or maybe after a lot more time.
Story. It's a lot, in more ways than one. Some of it has the potential to destroy marriages and ruin relationships. We're handling it all very, very carefully, but we couldn't have gotten here without you. And with that, I guess our tale has finally, truly come to an end. What a
Would you like some coffee? Just come into that. Come in. It's been pouring. It can't be warm out there.
No words can express how grateful I am to you for untangling this mess. Honestly, I've had enough of my family's eccentricities and scandals for one lifetime. I imagine you have as well. And if not, well, there's always Elias's and Gwyneth's brothers and sisters.
What? What? Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Don't do. I mean, I'm excited if you do it again, but also don't do it again. The plane stuff again. That's funny. That was a heck of a game.
That was great.
I had an exceptional time with it.
Yes.
Very different and yet very similar feels to Oberdin for multiple reasons. Definitely no rap songs in Oberdin. For such a small team, this was fantastic. It's also I went and checked out the itch.io web original that this was based off of, and it is the same. Like the links in that first hack are the same, so I was able to just go through it.
Right.
It's very awesome to see like how close they got, because it's a browser-based game, and they basically the room's not there, and you're just switching between the evidence and the computer as far as it is. It's pretty good. So if you did not see the first half, and you want to check that out, that's free, but I do recommend picking this up. I think it is absolutely worth playing through. If you have not seen the solutions that we went through, give it a long enough time, you'll forget. I recently went back through Oberdin as a refresher right before last Halloween, and I've forgotten most of the connections until it started all clicking back into place near the end. The bunk room is when it all started clicking back into, like, oh right, the tattoos and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's very much the type of game you can't play for the first time ever again, which is always unfortunate. Like Oberdin and Outer Wilds and games like that are games that I Hell yeah, Kevin MacLeod. Kevin MacLeod's a musician that puts out a ton of royalty-free music and has done a bunch of stuff for games and everything like that. A lot of my old stream music that was on the Starting Soon screen, like the Be Right Back screen, were from Kevin MacLeod stuff.
Nice.
This is great. Those games are great. I'm very excited for robotspacer's journey through Outer Wilds. I think you are going to have a great time.
I am looking forward to that.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of me talking. I had a really good time. I really appreciate you being here for this.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is great.
Your notes were immaculate. I would still be on like the first act without you, your brain, and your notes. And that's why the Consulting Detective Network exists. One detective is not enough sometimes. Hell yeah, look at that. Steam version of Roottrees of Dead contains no Gen AI artwork. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So Evil Trout is also doing a remake of Type Help. I forget what the new version of that is called. It's not called Type Help.
Is Type Help the text
but
one where you're exploring?
Yeah. It's been on my list since I heard about it.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in your Discord at one point, and then then this came out.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone I've heard to that's played it seems to have enjoyed it a lot. So
I think I launched
I honestly,
it once.
I might even check out the original in that case, just because I feel like
it'll probably be a little bit different.
The typing focused gameplay would appeal to me a lot.
Okay, it was like, wait, are we gonna do anything? Are there any trophies we didn't get?
That's a good question.
We only have 11 of 22?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's evidence we've not found.
Okay.
FamilyDoku? Is FamilyDoku?
Wait, completed every FamilyDoku puzzle? You can actually interact with the book?
Hold on. Let me just go back
we tried that.
Back into the game. Because that was the book that we saw over here. But I can't do anything with it. Also, like, what
can you search for FamilyDoku?
Oh, we're missing evidence on Mark. Okay. That's fine. We got it right. Yeah, we're going to search for FamilyDoku right now. Going back in. Oh my god. If you look at the official FamilyDoku website for information about a logic puzzle book written by, Christoph Rogan. Launching a demo version of FamilyDoku at home. A lot of our fans are intuitive and revolutionary interface and how clever the initial 5 puzzles were. When we launched the full version, even though we doubled the number of puzzles, many of our users were upset by the length of the game. We'd like to offer our sincere apologies to anyone who felt the game was too short. If you purchased before 1999, please email us your email. You get 25% off. Alphabet Davis book of your choice. All right.
How do we download it?
Yes.
FamilyDoku.exe.
Hey, it's not going to be a short episode, folks. Oh boy. All right. Welcome to FamilyDoku at Home. Now you too can play the addicting puzzle taking the world by storm. You must use all the logic to place all of the names in their correct spots on the family tree. Every puzzle has only one correct solution, and the following rules dictate who goes where. Rectangles denote descendants of the family. Ovals denote spouses who married into the family. Both men and women can be spouses. All marriage between a man and a woman, unless marked with a rainbow. I guess that makes sense. Children's last name are always inherited from their father, even if their father is a spouse. Siblings have all been named in alphabetical order, from left to right. That's interesting, but okay. Family members with the first name must follow special generational rules. If men, they must be father-son, grandfather-grandson. Okay, I follow what they're saying now. That's interesting, because that means that all these women are naming their daughter their same name. Not all of them, but like that if they are names that are shared, then it has to be that way. All right. Okay.
Power Lord said the remake of Type Help is the incident at Galley House. Yes, thank you for the reminder.
Gotcha. Is that the thing that's being advertised on the startup?
Yes. Yes, okay. It is. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so we just have to fill these in a way that satisfies all of the rules.
Yeah. And it's just got to be like Sudoku, right? So,
right.
All right, and it was circle with spouses, right? Ovals denote spouses, yeah. So, Corbin would be there, unless there's a rainbow, it's always going to be a heterosexual couple, so it would have to be one of the ladies. Pick father's name. I mean, like, these two could be here, right? Which would mean that would be that. Because they wouldn't be the same last name.
Right.
And then that would mean 2 daughters? Okay. I was like, I'm not sure how I was supposed to know which one is which, but I guess I could have swapped it around if it wasn't. Oh boy.
Right.
Okay. Where are shared last names? Let's see. Apple are shared names. Sweeney are shared names. Apple, Sweeney.
A lot of apples.
Apples and Sweeneys are going to be branches here, is what I'm going to assume.
Right. So then the unique ones are more likely to be up top. Although I suppose that's not necessarily
father and grandfather, which would make me think that this would have to be has to be a male apple, because, and then this would be like a grandchild, maybe. Oh, you know what? I remember now. Names have to be alphabetical. That's how you know left to right.
Oh, right.
Was it first names? Where did I see that? All siblings always have a name in alphabetical order, left to right. Yeah, okay. So if they're on the same line and they have the same last name, left to right alphabetical.
Yes.
How many apples do we have? We have 3 apples and 3 Sweeneys. This is a problem. Wait, maybe it's not a problem. No, because there's 3 siblings. Oh, there's 4 apples. Okay. This line is 3 apples, and that the father's an apple. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it would have to be apple, man, apple, 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 or it would have to be man, last name 1, 2, 3, all having the same last name, and there's only one that has 4. That's why it has to be apple. But then who's that?
Wait.
Yes.
If we have an apple at the top, then why wouldn't the children in the bottom row be apples?
That's a good question. Let's think this through.
The rectangles are men, right?
No, those are blood relatives, whereas the ovals are spouses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense then. So that means
no info, PO, but I appreciate it.
So we have an apple patriarch at the top, and then 3 apple children, and that would have to mean that the 2 on the left, the left and the right apple are women because they didn't pass the name on.
Right. So
I think Sam Apple being at the top,
and Gertrude, like that. Was alphabetical.
And then Sam Apple at the top as the patriarch.
And then Earl.
Yeah. I think that
seems
like it has to be correct.
Okay. And so then we have 3
And that follows the
Sweeneys.
alphabetical rules also?
Yeah. And then this has to be a Sweeney because the last name wouldn't pass on unless the spouse was a guy.
Yes. So we have
so
Sam
it's either
Sweeney at the
Onsen or
bottom over
Swan.
there.
Yeah. Wait. I'm sorry. Maybe it's this way?
Oh, wait. We have
2
multiple.
Sweeneys. Yeah.
Okay.
So this would have to be a
so that
Sweeney.
must be.
Oh, nope, can't do that. This would have to be Sam or Onsen. That would mean over here would have to be Felix, Opal, and then Gertrude Opal. And then this would have to be either Sam or Onsen's here. Mary Sweeney is here.
I would say Sam's got to be, because they basically told us that if there's like a same name, it's got to be either father son or grandfather grandson.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Sam at the bottom, because the middle row, that would not be someone related to Sam Apple.
Oh no, there's extra names.
Oh, there's an extra one?
Oh no, that's the matriarch.
It's got to be a Sweeney, though. Oh, we've missed that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Oh. Okay.
Whew. I'm scared about later.
Oh no, there's new rules. If father and son share
no.
both first and last name, the son must have a junior appended. Okay. That at least makes sense. I get that. Okay. Aaron Nicholson. Is that a male Aaron or a female Aaron? It has to be female Aaron because the name is not passed on. There's no other Nicholsons. So there has to be a male spouse. And could be a Dean Jr., but so could these.
I would say the deans have to be on the left because we have a lot of deans, right?
2, 3, 4,
So
5. Yeah, it has
we
to
have
be.
Michael Dean at the patriarch, and then Michael Dean Jr. on the second row left. Yeah, and then our other deans at the bottom. And then Brandy Dean is going to be first on the right side.
And then...
Wait. What?
What?
2 Munsons. What?
How could the Brandy Dean be here?
Oh, because we're breaking the alphabetical rule if we put Brandy there. Right.
But so there's a problem. Here's the problem.
Oh, so
We have 3 dean slots.
yeah.
Oh wait, no, the dean's over here. Yeah, there's a dean over here. Okay. Yeah. And it wouldn't pass the name off, so that would be Brandy Dean. Oh, is that just saying it's wrong?
No, it's got to be Nia, because Nia is the only one that's alphabetically after Michael.
Oh yeah, I follow you.
And then Brandy and Aaron
Then
at the
okay.
bottom there.
And then either Tyler or Michael. Let's say that.
Michael's got to be at the bottom. Yeah. There we go.
Why did Michael have to be at the bottom?
Because the name's passed on, so there has to be a relation.
Okay, I follow you. Oh no. Okay. All right. Popper Locket. Poppin' Locket. Popper Locket. Popper Locket. Popper. Okay.
That's
so I'm gonna say that the
interesting.
top is
Okay, so
probably
hyphenate-
Popper somewhere.
Yeah, hyphenated last names are always created from the last name of both parents with the father's last name first. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Popper's got to be the patriarch. You bop it. Twist it. Hit it. Pass it. Okay. So if Popper has to be at the top, do we have any shared names? We don't. So there has to be a Locket So Lockett's going to be is a woman.
We've got 2 Mark Poppers.
We do have 2 Mark Poppers, which would mean that they're skipping a generation, and Mark Popper is probably the last. Is
right
there and then there. Oh wait, no, it would have to be.
Yeah, I would put him in the middle, maybe.
I guess he could be anywhere. Yeah. And then.
But if he's on the left, that doesn't give us a lot of options to get them alphabetical.
Yep. No, we're still missing a pop. Hold on a second now. Wait a minute now. What am I missing about this?
Something's got to be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I think maybe Jerry goes in the second row, and then Jane is where Jerry is now, because we got to have a male name to pass on the Popper name.
Okay. So, Steve Popper, Prudence Lockett, and then it would be. Uh-oh. What's wrong with that? LM, right? What's wrong with that? Am I missing a rule somewhere? This is not for you, chat. This is me and robotspacer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm also wondering...
Oh, it does outright tell us if it's wrong. That's interesting. Okay. Or maybe there's just a rule that's being missed here.
Angie Q's got to go with Jerry Popper, right?
Not.
Jerry Popper.
Jerry Popper. Thank you.
Yeah. And then Chris Baxter goes with Jane Popper.
Why would... What's wrong with... Oh, wait. Does it tell us?
Does it say?
Oh,
Mark. Oh, there's a Mark. Okay, so Steve and Mark are...
But then that doesn't follow. So... Mark? Let me think here. How would this work? Would it be... Huh.
Oh, I think the second generation has to be Mark Popper. Yeah, because then we get Mark lining up with Mark Popper Lockett. Oh, but then we have the other Mark Popper. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it can't be directly a junior. Could it be? No, it can't be. I was trying to think if it would, if this could actually be a Lockett family line, but no, it wouldn't work.
Show me the pop-up for that exclamation point again. Family members with the same first name must follow special generation rules. Yeah. So let's look at the generational rules. If this is Mark Popper Lockett,
then this has to be Mark Popper, is what that's saying.
I just want to see the actual rules again, if we can.
Hi, Doug.
Family members with the same first name must follow special generational rules. If men, they must be father, son, or grandfather, grandson. If women, they must be mother, daughter, or grandmother, granddaughter.
Which is the same thing.
Okay, yeah. So we could have a Mark Popper that's a son of a Mark Popper, right?
No, because then they have to be junior. That was the other thing that we were told last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
They must have.
So the only option is that
that's the part I wasn't sure about. Okay.
Yeah. So if this is Mark Popper Lockett, if he's anywhere on this line, then Mark Popper has to be up here. But Mark Popper can't be up here if this is also Mark Popper. We have too many Mark Popper, is what I'm saying. And I don't know how to fix that. Yeah. I'm trying to think about how we can fix that.
Is there... Okay. What if there's a Mark Popper that's not actually related to the other Poppers?
This is not the same first and last name.
Oh, so that could be a son of a Mark Popper.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. All right.
Okay.
Yes, good thinking.
There we go.
All right. That was very sneaky.
That was unkind. Oh boy. Your father and son share both first and last name. Yeah, we know that one. High value last name. Okay. Oh, they're just listing both rules now. Okay, great. Al Monroe. Okay, so that's. that tells us that they are the child of someone that's an Al and someone that's a Monroe. We have 1, 2, 3 Al Monroes. All right, so these all have to be down here. Amy.
Wally Hoot Jr.
Which means that
along with all our owls.
Wally Hoot's one of these.
Yeah.
And a Monroe and an Owl has to be here. I just like that there's one family line that's Hoot and one family line that's Owl.
I think Wally Hoot's got to be the oval.
Why?
On the left side there, and then Mandy Hoot is the daughter. Right?
Oh yeah, because I got to keep the name.
Those are the only Hoots we have.
Yep.
No, the oval, not the rectangle.
Why?
Because there's no other Hoots.
Oh,
so we know.
I got
not
you.
a Hoot.
Yeah. So we don't know who the spouse is yet, but yeah, I follow you.
Right.
So it could be. Well, how many? 1, 2, 3. 4,
There's got to be an owl at the top, right?
6 of them. Well. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we have. There's got to be
a junior.
There's got to be an owl.
So
Eric, yeah.
Yeah, and then one of these is Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have one family name that's only there once? We have 3 family names that are only there once. Well, oop. Okay. Oh wait, so if that's an owl, who's a female owl? The Margaret or Alicia have to be over here.
So I think Eric being at the top might be wrong because Bob Owl, if they're alphabetical left to right, would have to go in the first slot then.
Why? It's only on the same line, right?
Because they're alphabetical.
If they're siblings.
Yeah.
Oh, I follow. Yeah, they have to be okay here, right? Right. So, So that
I feel like Alicia Owl's got to be that first name.
Like here, and then like here.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah,
I think. And then Alicia Owl goes with Wally Hoot.
Well, but why not? Oh yeah, because of the
because the A.
Yep. I'm with you.
And then Wilbur's got to be on the far right, right?
Father's last name first. So Wilbur.
No, far right.
All right. And then that would be
Yeah.
Quincy. No, because
wouldn't that be more likely to be the next one over? Oh wait, what's the oval in the that's not connected to anything?
Yeah, it's very. I don't. Well, I think they just don't have a kid.
Oh, it's the spouse of.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird, but I get it.
Yeah. I don't like it, but I get it. Okay, so Quincy L. That means there has to be a Monroe. Being Claudia Monroe. There's nothing connected by a rainbow, so that's a problem.
Wait, Eric? Something's not right.
Yeah, something's wrong.
What happens if we put Margaret Owl? Go ahead.
Oh, Junior.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't work.
What if we put Eric Owl Jr. right below Eric Owl? Does that?
Bell and Quincy Owl? Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
And And then we've got Margaret Owl goes below Quincy Owl.
And then...
Yes.
I still don't know who... Does it even
Yeah,
matter?
how do we figure out the rest of these?
Wait, how...
Oh, we have a... so that goes up top. Alicia goes up top. Yeah.
I don't know how we were supposed to know those two.
There we
but
go.
I'll take
Yes.
it.
Well, Margaret Vaughn has to go above Margaret
Oh, because
Owl.
a parent. Yep. Right.
Yes.
Great. Father has a hyphenated name. Only the first part of the last name we left to children. Okay. So that means you're first. And that means these are Roberts. Roberts. That work? No, I don't think it does. I think that worked. No, that doesn't. That might work. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. Which would then mean... No, because then there has to be an Ash. No, it doesn't. That's from a completely different family. What am I saying? That doesn't matter at all.
There's got to be a Carney at the top, right? Because we have 4 Carneys.
Yeah. And if these are all Roberts, right, then it would be... Patrick. Nope. Be Nancy, Patrick, and then... Sarah? Yeah.
It's
Okay.
good.
So there has to be a Carney here. And if there has to be a Carney there, then it could be... That could be any of these.
Well, it's not. Probably Louise, because the other ones are male names. Louise with Hank, I mean, right?
Yeah. So that would then mean... That still could be... For them.
Oh, and Patrick Carney has to be our patriarch.
Yep.
Because we have a
grandparents.
Patrick Roberts.
Yep. All right. So that would then leave...
Ike on the left, Mortimer on the right, and then Crystal Womack. Nice.
Eve Earl. All right. Okay. Hamilton Horn is our only hyphenated name. And then we have... Only the first part. So Hamilton... We have... 1 Hamilton, 2 Hamiltons. So it'd have to be over here.
Oh, we also got a junior in the mix.
Yep. Means I think that. You know what? I don't want to make that assumption because it could be over here as well.
True.
So if Hamilton has to be in the same family line, there's Trisha. Trisha married someone. There's last name first. That makes sense. So then that means that he's married to a Horn of some kind. So that means that all of these names are Horns.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep. We have 3 men Horns. We have 1 woman Horn.
Oh, Trisha Sloan has to go above Trisha Hamilton.
It does, yes.
Oh, we have 2 Angelas also.
Actually, does it have to go above? Oh yeah. First name.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that rule.
Yeah. So I think Angela Horn goes with Chad, and then Angela Christie. Oh no, we already have Eve Earl. Okay, I didn't remember that. Okay, so I guess then the Angelas must go on the left side. Yeah, that seems right. And then Marcus has to be the patriarch. Marcus Jr. below.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, hey. We have a marriage and adoption. Congratulations.
Nice.
Father and son share both with, okay, same rules. Okay. Always passed down from the square, not the spouse. Okay. So there's a Larry Chung Jr.
Larry Chung the third.
Larry Chung Jr., Larry Chung the third. Oh, but it could also be Larry Chung Jr., Larry Chung the third. So.
Oh,
how many Chungs do we
interesting.
have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Chungs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Pews. 2 Carltons.
I feel like it makes it likely we have a Pew as the patriarch, right?
Yeah. And this is a homosexual couple, which means that they could either be both male or both female or anywhere in between. Okay. There are only 2 Carltons, so.
I feel like
It makes me wonder if it's like
means. Yeah.
Or
That's the only thing
version
that
of
makes sense to me.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there another Chase? There's another Mark.
Okay.
That would work. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, that seems good.
So who do we have for Pews? So,
Amy Pugh, probably on the left, right? Francine. Where's our other Pew? Steve. And Toby.
Why don't we like this one?
Because that's got to be a Pew.
Right. If that's got to be a Pew, then that's the only place that Larry Chung and his descendants work.
Yes. So I think Francine Pugh must go next to Larry. And then Steve or Toby is on the right. And the other one is the child.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a Toby Patton.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
okay. Well, hold on. Toby.
wait.
Steve.
Child's
Toby.
last name will always be passed down. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Whew.
Congrats to Steve and Toby. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter that they got divorced, right?
Oh, so it does complicate things because we have 2 patriarchs.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. If father and son both share first list. Okay. Oh boy.
A lot of Sprouts.
Yeah. And Peter Sprout Jr., Peter Sprout III. 3. There's no other place that can be. So it's either this one or this one. The Sprouts, basically.
I'm thinking we have a Sprout patriarch on the right.
Oh yeah, because of alphabetical. Which would then probably mean this is Vincent.
Yeah. Oh.
That's fine.
Oh.
It still works. Still works. We're good.
Yeah.
Any other Peters? No. Great.
Danielle. Our Danielles, I think, are going to be on the right side here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have a Tom leads and
And I
Alicia
feel like
leads,
our-
Miriam leads.
I feel like our other patriarch must be a cloth
Yeah.
because we have 4 of those. And I would think the 2, Sally and Jane, have to go at the bottom on the left. And then Mike and Chris go above. Oh, wait, no, we have another.
Yeah. I don't know how that works out. Is it, Or, wait, hold on. No, I appreciate you holding back, PL. Yeah, we're working through it. Because there's 3 leads as well.
Right.
What if? Nope, it's doing too many clothes then. That doesn't work. It wouldn't keep the last name.
Oh, I'm looking at the middle section again. So we know we have to have a woman's name that goes with Priscilla.
Yeah. When there's no Sprouts there.
Yeah. So that means Peter Sprout Jr. can't go there.
Why not? Oh, because there's no Sprouts. There's no Sprouts. Yep.
Because we would have to have a woman's name Sprout. And then Danielle O'Shea moved down next to Priscilla. Does that work?
No. Oh, well, yes, because of
because
that. Yeah, hold on. What if we move this all the way over here? I know. No, because then it can't be a Sprout. I feel like we got to figure out the Sprouts first. Or Sprouts. If this is... There's 5 Sprouts. Okay. Peter Sprout.
Yeah.
Peter Sprout Jr. Sprout the 3rd.
Oh, and we could... yeah, there's 2 other Sprout spots.
Danielle.
But that Danielle is a problem.
It says it has to be that other Danielle.
Oh, wait.
But what if that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Okay, I think those have to be right. I think Miriam Leeds might be wrong, though, because we also have a Tom Leeds.
You're right. So
we need a name that...
like that?
Sally Mandel, yeah. That
or Jane
seems
Marilla,
good.
one or the other.
Yeah.
Name there. I guess actually we don't know that. Hold on. Is there any names that are shared? Clow, Jane and Jane. Okay. So
our Cloud's got to be the other patriarch. That can't be right.
Nope.
Jane has to be one of the ovals above in the second row.
Yeah.
Because oh yeah, Jane Clow goes at the bottom there, in one of those bottom rows, and then Jane Marilla goes above.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I gotcha. Okay. And then Sally.
alphabetical rules. Yeah.
And so then this is probably the lead side of the family.
That would be a Clow. I think if you move Tom over to the oval and then Alice leads below,
There's 2 leads.
that works out. Oh, shoot. What?
Yeah.
No. Oh, God.
All right, hold on. What am I missing here? Could it be? Wait a minute. Could this be?
Yeah, Miriam with Priscilla, and then Tom at the bottom. Yeah.
Nope, can't do it.
Oh, what? Oh, because the alphabetical order is wrong.
There's no other leads.
Put Miriam up above. Swap Miriam and Alice. Or wait, no, that doesn't work out either. Shit. No, that does. Yeah. Oh, wait. Tom goes where Alice is now. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And that would mean that this is a Clow.
Yeah.
That would mean that this is Marilla.
Yes.
Okay. So, if that's the case, Jane go.
Can't be Mike. Can't be Chris. Can't be Jane. It's got to be Sally over there.
This could be Jane.
Oh wait, no. I guess it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay.
None of the names are shared. None of the names. All right. So that leaves us with Sally. And then Mike or Chris? Nope. Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Vincent and Mike are swapped, I think. Yeah.
How would that work?
Alphabetical.
Yeah, but then like the family line doesn't continue.
Oh. Yeah, I was solely looking at the first name.
I'm with you.
Shit.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. So
Vincent, I feel like can't be in the right spot though.
But there's nowhere else for him to go.
Okay.
Like if this is all over here, it
this
has
is complicated.
To be. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh. Nope. I thought I had something and then I lost it. I feel like the Clows, there's got to be. Oh, if we swap Sally and Jane Clow, does that work? I think that works.
I don't think so because
I think that fixes everything.
No.
Because we have the Jane and the Jane.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
What? What?
I don't feel like. I don't feel like we have anything wrong. I'm very confused.
I feel like the left side has to be right. Is it possible we have Sally Mandel wrong? No, because we have a Sally and a Sally. Although,
Well, it could be. No, that could be. That could be. What if we swap those around? So
Jane Marilla could also go at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be what we're... And then we can swap.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Man. Hey, Taven, how you doing, bud? Okay. No new rules. This is an adoption, so doesn't really matter, but we're good to know that. Let's look for... There's one junior. That's a Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
There is a James Pepper Senior. How many Peppers do we have? 1, 2, 3... 3 Peppers. Like it could in fact be like that. Nope, can't be that. Okay, good to know. Is there a Dr. Pepper in my hand? Yes.
I'm trying to figure out, we have 4 Antonellis, which makes me think we have a Antonelli Patriarch.
And then that's her spouse. Yeah, that works. I think that's the only place that works.
Wait, where does Lee Pepper go?
Oh, there's a Lee Pepper?
Yeah.
Where?
Bottom right side.
Oh, Lay Pepper. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Lee. You're right. Shoot. Okay. So if that's the case... That works, too. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that seems... good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I'm thinking maybe James Pepper is in the wrong spot there.
Why?
Because yeah, it's got to be, because then we would have a Pepper above, and we're out of Peppers.
You mean that way? Sorry, I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean that way? Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, Worthington. There's only one name.
I'm thinking we have Antonelli's.
Yeah. Antonelli's, Ondins, Levines. 1, 2, 3, 4 Levines.
Okay.
4 Levine. If there's 4 Levines, then I think it has to be this one.
Yeah, okay. Yep. That looks
so I'll say
good to me.
Levines are there, which means that Levine's actually probably here. One of the Levines.
Yeah.
Corbin Levine.
I think so.
Are there any shared first names? There's 2 Peters, but they're not...
Right.
They're separated by generations. So I think you're right. I think that's Peter Antonelli, and then like down here's Peter Antonelli. You follow that logic?
Yeah, I do, but then we don't have enough Antonellis.
Do we not?
There's only 2 more, right?
Oh,
and we need 3 more.
How does that work? How does that work?
Oh, maybe... I think we must have our Peppers and our Antonellis mixed up.
But there's not...
Or no, that doesn't work either. Shit.
Well, it could. Hold on. There's 4 Antonellis. And 2 are ladies, 2 are guys. What? Nope, that doesn't work. We need at least... Like, we would almost need who... Huh. That would make them all lose their last name in this way. And that would make that work. And then that would mean... Peter and Peter.
Okay.
And then, like, Misty and Shonda? Oh, well.
Swap Shonda and Misty, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That seems
grandmother.
good.
That still works. Right. Okay. So that then means, like, Ike Worthington. Alex or Clarence. And Bellstone.
Matriarch has to be a Bell, and then we have a. Oh. Wait.
Nope, that works. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Yeah, swap those two. Great.
Deleted every clip FamilyDoku option.
Whew. That was fun.
That was fun.
I'm glad we finally figured out how to play that.
Yeah, like, that's weird that that book is, like, bright green. That's awesome. Now my question is, does that change anything about... Is there a secret FamilyDoku? And we...
The original was 5 puzzles.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
I'm curious what you're...
Okay. Wanted to check. Can I click on the book now? It's a good question. Let's find out. No. Oh, these are all Alphabet Davis books. That's funny. Pat, are there any other hidden puzzles that we could do?
Should we look at the trophies again?
Yeah, let's look at the trophies.
Since that's how we figured out this one.
Yeah, let's look at the trophies again. Found all the evidence. Where there's evidence we missed in the Roottrees are dead? I don't want to figure out what that was. That's we have to go all the way back.
That seems like something that would be hard to figure out without the option we turned off.
Oh, that's true. We can turn it back on.
I'm all right with leaving it.
Yeah, I think we have. Oh, there's 6 hidden achievements. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna spend some time messing with this after stream. All right, but I think that's a fantastic place to leave it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have a
Absolutely.
surprise and one more thing right at the end. That's pretty good.
That was great.
Awesome. All right, well, that is the Roottrees are dead, folks. robotspacer, thank you so much for joining me on this. Let me bring us back up.
Thank you for having me again.
When are you streaming next?
My next stream will be on Tuesday. I'm going to be starting the next Nancy Drew game, which is Treasure in the Royal Tower.
And that's the one I don't think I've ever heard that one before. I'm gonna look that up right now.
It takes place at a castle ski resort in Wisconsin, and we're uncovering ancient secrets that are related to Marie Antoinette.
So I do know this one, and the only reason I know this one is because I remember seeing it on like store shelves and never picking it up. I'm like, I should buy that. I never bought it because it was always like. So for those that are not familiar with the Nancy Drew games, after they sell pretty darn well, and well enough that even when most stores stopped carrying like big box PC games, and they had just like a discount games or a jewel case only game section, there were always Nancy Drew games there, always, because they were reliable sellers, and they're good games.
Nice.
At least most of the ones that I've played have been pretty significantly well made. I'm very excited to see you continue through those. I'm excited to figure out what I'm gonna end up playing with One Fawnin Games. They need to determine. I've given them like, hey, you choose a Nancy Drew game or a Nancy Drew like, and we will play it. They are very excited for that. I think we are going to be playing. I think also what's in the mix is the Alex Hill game is potentially one of the options we can choose from.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And there's another one. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at my list. The other one that also came out recently that's very well reviewed, Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. I can't remember who recommended I look it up, but it is like even more of one of those than Alex Hill is. It only came out in November.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm leaving that up to Fawn. They get to choose whichever one they would like. I'll throw a link to that in robotspacer and mine's Discords.
Thank you.
Because it looks pretty cool. But I'm leaving that up to them to make the determination. Oh, there's a demo too. I can't look at it though if we end up playing it. What else? So, and then Friday you're back with Myst 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I've
been enjoying that a lot.
I again, a lot of people give 3 and 4 crap for different reasons. I really like those games. I mean, I know they're not the evolution of Riven that some people wanted, right?
Right.
But they do feel in the style and in the world of Myst. I feel that they fit in very well, better than any other quote-unquote Myst-like really has over time. Let's see what else. I will be live again on Wednesday for more of USPS Simulator. Death Stranding. I keep calling it everything other than Death Stranding, so my brain does not remember the name. I will be live Friday as well. I'll be joining Fia Wildfire. I don't know that she's decided on what game that is. And then Saturday, I might be back with Death Stranding. I will say officially that the next game is going to be, in Consulting Detective Network, will be the remake of Gabriel Knight 1. I've never touched it. I poked. I don't know if that's not true. I poked at the early demo when it came out many years ago. And it's been long enough since I have played Gabriel Knight myself. Although I did watch robotspacer's entire playthrough. That I feel confident that I'm going to be behind the controls on that one as well. That will be Azumi Sproutella and I will be digging into that. She is very excited. That's one, like, the Gabriel Knight is one of her favorite games. That's not starting this week. I definitely don't think that will be. But I believe that will be on Sundays, so keep an eye out for when that's announced. And then, yeah, I guess Saturday will be more Death Stranding USPS Simulator. So,
nice.
Void Train, right. That's awesome. Void Train's a lot of fun. All right, folks, if you are watching live, thank you for sticking around for the actual conclusion of Roottrees Mania. Also, the conclusion of FamilyDoku. I really appreciate everyone's time. I had a blast. Be safe and be kind to one another, folks. Bye-bye.